Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode on the Travel Pack. Now, since last episode, I have been AFK a few times, and I've also done some off-camera work. So if you remember in the last episode, right at the end, we had a bit of a problem where we got stuck in the Twilight Forest. Now, I have actually, like I say, done some work. If we head out, typical, start turning light. Let's try that again. So I've done some off-camera work. You can see all this here is probably looking a little bit new. I'm gonna plant some stuff here. But I have actually, off-camera, made this area a little bit safer. So I hopefully won't have creepers going through the portal. I haven't done the other side yet because I didn't feel like I needed to, but now thinking about it, creepers can still spawn on that side of the portal, so I might have to. But if we head down here again, we need to go from having Certus quartz over to having pure Certus quartz to be able to make the printed calculation circuit, and that is probably going to be the most pain in the butt process, because we need to first take the Certus quartz and we need to either enrich it, which would probably be the easiest, or we need to crush it and then combine it with sand. But we also need to smelt it to be able to equal the silicone we need to even produce the circuits. So that's two different processes we need just with these Certus quartz alone, which is where the pain in the butt processing comes into play, because we need two different items for the same processing. So in the grand scheme of things, we've got 6 stacks of Certus quartz and 54 charged. So I am probably going to have to not only crush it but also enrich it, because I don't think there isn't. Oh, flint mesh, string mesh, 150, 150. Not worth it. I will probably use the enrichment chamber, which means we're diving into Ender IO mechanism. Dumbass. So we need steel casing, which is steel. How do we make steel in mechanism form? I mean, that probably is quicker, however, probably should have actually saved that recipe. Uses. And we also need to make a sag meal for over here, just for easiness. So let's just save that for the time being. get rid of everything else. Let's see, basic, which means we need a metallurgic infuser. Metallurgic. So let's get to work on this, shall we? Because then we can use it to either increase, which is basic, advanced, elite, so on and so forth. But we just need the basic one at the moment to make the enrichment chamber. Which again, we can also go from enrichment to basic, then advanced to elite. It just increases speed. So, oh, another thing, while I think of it, you might have already noticed it, we have increased our lava production over here for making skystone. Still not the fastest, but it's better than using the lava for the smelteries, because I did notice the smelteries weren't getting a lot of lava because the drum, wherever I put it, did I even remove the drum? I think I did. The drum wasn't keeping up fully. It'd build up and then it would lower. And not to mention, it was also the tank, drum, whatever, was draining from both of the tanks. So we actually run out of lava in one of the smelteries while I was trying to use it. Which at the time was not fun. So let's head down here. We want to get to work on you first. So we need 4 iron, 2 redstone, 4 iron, 2 redstone, 2 furnaces, which my mouse is going to be funny. We now have 8. And we also need, what else? An osmium ingot. All my ores should be in this diamond chest. Osmium. Let's go with 8 ingots. And we have 4 blocks of steel, which that should tie us over for the time being. And there's the first ingot of osmium, which gives us the basic metallurgic infuser. Now what do I need to upgrade you? To basic, which is redstone. Infused osmium. Which is the same process we need for the enrichment chamber. What am I missing? An osmium ingot. Good thing I made more. Steel casing. We only need 1. And you know what, for ease of access, I'm missing iron. Hopefully I have some upstairs. Nope, I don't have any in there. This one definitely won't have any. There we go. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yeah, not the most interesting thing in going, but needs to be done. 2 more ingots. There we go. Head down here. Back into here, where we want to make another one of you. Of course you don't stack. And yeah. Over a furnace, over a furnace. Just going to grab 2 blocks of redstone. I'm going to head up. And we're going to head down and back to where we just was. To set this up with the same power as we're using over here. Might as well connect everything that requires power all together. Do I have any more power conduits? Yes, yes I do. Where am I going to connect this up? I can get rid of that actually. I can come straight over, nothing in there. We're going to connect 2 of them in sync. We've already got power. That's nothing. And we need 2 of you. Now this one I'm going to need for a different process, I already know that. There's 1. And there's 2. Actually, what's beyond this wall? Oh, it is. Sweet. I'm just going to block that up for the time being so everything is accessible from my base. Down the stairs. Stone block. That'll do. Yeah, I don't need to know you're there right now. Anyway, getting distracted already. So, come over here. And we want to make the enrichment chamber. Which is the first machine we needed. Let's set it up. So if I come over here, I should have to go like that. That's got power. Sweet. Now I need to take a Certus quartz. And I need to make a filter. From Ender.io. 4 paper and a hopper. I got the iron. Let's make the hopper quick. That does that. And let's get this all going. Let's make a singular filter. And we're gonna There we go. Whitelist Certus quartz. Now this is going to be very slow, so you want to insert on green. That's wonderful. And then we're also going to have to extract Certus quartz. That doesn't have a filter on it. This might be problematic then, unless we move it forward by a block. So let's go like that. Which you're going to have to go down now. That's getting power. And if I come here, input on dark red. So this is producing Certus quartz into this system, which is insert. And we're going to insert. Oh, there we go. I'm going to set you to a priority of -2, just because it's easier for me. And actually, I need to run the power cable down. There we go. Now that should which signal is it? It's on green. There we go. That's getting then taken in here, which is then sweet. Already that's going quite well. Down here we need to make a sag mill, which probably that one's going to be the easiest. What am I missing? We need 2 of them. We're missing a piston, which is 3 planks. Oh, I could just find one in a chest. That works. And now I need a piece of flint. That's the sag mill made. Put that up. Now we thinking about it. So this is going to be crushing the dust, and then we need to smelt it, which we are gonna probably use a just forgotten the name of it now. We have one upstairs. Alloy smelter. Let's just go with the most simplest one, because again, we're gonna need more dark steel. How do I make you? Obsidian and steel. I'll be back in just a moment. Now where was I? Oh yeah, that was it. Dark steel and what am I missing exactly? Cauldron. Not anymore. And what else? 2 dark gears again. Alloy smelter, and there we go. I need another filter. Hopper, filter, shift right click, Certus quartz. Item conduit. Okay, no, wrong machine. Sag mill, then alloy smelter. I'm getting power down there, I think. I am. Forgot I needed capacitors. That was definitely a change. Can I use the basic? Please tell me I can. I can. I don't need that much. Again, I need Certus quartz, and I should be on a -2. Yes. High redstone. You can always be running. And I want you on high redstone as well. Which allows me to, if I remember correctly, I should only need a lever. I know I've got one somewhere. Max, just make another one. Now, if I put a lever here, both of you machines gonna start working, or is it just that one? It's just that one. if I were to go like that and like that, you both start running. How much RF is that pulling? IT, RF, KAE, they're all different power sources. That's pulling 260 at most. Okay. Bet ya. It's currently night. Yep. Now that it's day, I'm at an increase of 100 and 220, 25, 265. Okay, increase of 265 at most. Not bad. I could always increase the bank. I've got a 5 mil backlog of energy. Oh, that might be useful. Actually, I could just save myself conduit by doing that. And just turning that off. How much Certus quartz we got? We got 4 stacks. Cobblestone into gravel, gravel into sand. Sand's backing up. Is it not? Oh no, sand's being sieved, isn't it? That's dust. I do need to feel like I need to increase the amount of lava that's being produced. Is that one even being used? I need to increase that with speed conduits because that is slow as hell. Okay, so that's some speed conduits I need. Speed upgrades. Uses of you, I need speed. Gold ingots. Gold pressure plates. And redstone blocks. Let's go with... And then 1, 2. 1. I'm currently generating 18. That's 1. And there's 2. Boom, boom, and boom. speed upgrades. Oh, that is so much better. Not bad. Might have to switch it over to a different fluid conduit, but only time will tell. If I grab the gold, go like that. This should get me what? 2 ingots of gold. Smeltery should be in the center there, yes. Let's head up here. I've got 1 block of gold in the system, that'll do. Oh, I've got gold over here, that's useful. Turn that into more speed upgrades. I am sorry if the video seems a bit boring, or the videos seem boring in general. If you have any suggestions, please leave them down in the description. They always help, and I do always read the descriptions of the video, well, comments of the video, because they really do brighten my day and help me progress. And it's wonderful to actually hear from my subscribers. There we go. Lava is 2,800. Just having a little bit of backlog of skystone would be lovely right about now. Oh, whoops. Oopsie. Maybe I should power the contraption separately. Very much separately. Boom, boom. Where's that cellulose quartz dust going? Did it not get taken out? Thought it did. Ah, who cares? Let's take the redstone I've gotten from... and just chuck it like that. Let's grab another stick. And let's place a lever there. So that one can go. Because we need more calculations. Can I use you at all? I mean, I could crush you down. No, let's leave it like that for the time being. We have grains of infinity from what processing? Dust. You know what? How many emeralds have I got? Gonna grab 2 emeralds. One upgrade. That's a 5. That's a 6. 4. 3, 2, 1. That is 7 sticks. Make a 5 times upgrade. And we are going to reactivate gravel into sand, into dust. And of course I can no longer get down there. I need a maintenance hatch for this. Why is this chest even here? Anyway. Cobble into gravel, gravel into sand. And so it should be this one. Yes. There we go. So now I'm going to be able to get redstone, skystone and grains of infinity again. But installing that 5 times upgrade now takes me from 16 stacks to 512 stacks. Not bad. I know this has just been set to one thing today, but I'm going to call it here, guys. So I can AFK for a few hours and hopefully get some more automation done in the next episode. Because all of this is working towards getting myself, as you know, the ME system. which the ME system will definitely help with that behemoth of chests over there. Or I should say behemoth of loot, which right now I really hate looking at that. And after that is all sorted, we will finally work on a base, because this is getting out of control. But anyway, that is for another episode. So I hope to catch you guys in the next episode of Travel Pack. Hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are. Please don't forget to leave a comment in the down below. Leave any suggestions you have. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Live long and prosper.